Welcome everyone, and thank you for tuning in to hear my trading and market updates. This is Uncle Frank, and I'm not a financial advisor, nor is any of the content to be construed as financial advice. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. Please remember to hit the like button if you enjoyed the presentation, and be sure to subscribe to the channel so you're alerted when I have new information to share. So now let's get into the latest updates. Hey, welcome back everyone. Short video for you today before the bell, and it's devoted to assist you in updating your trading calendar. I want you to have these important dates so you're prepared for whatever may come. Let's start out with what's on the docket for today, Friday, January 26th. Everything kicks off at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, personal income and personal spending, followed by the Fed's favorite indicator, PCE index and core PCE index. Then at 10, we'll get a look at pending home sales. Now, according to the algo over at the NASDAQ, we probably won't see Q4 results for AMC until late February, somewhere around the 27th. Now, for you XRP fans, here are the dates you need to know about from the article titled Crucial Upcoming Dates in Ripple vs. SEC Lawsuit in 2024 Showdown. Ripple's grueling lawsuit with the SEC is now entering its fourth year. Filed by the SEC in December of 2020, the lawsuit alleged that XRP is a security under U.S. laws and accused Ripple founders Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larsen of violating securities law. After some time out, the first key date to keep an eye on is February 12th. This is the date deadline provided by the court for both parties to complete remedies-related discovery. This process would have allowed Ripple and the SEC to share possible remedies and solutions to resolve the ongoing dispute. The SEC is expected to file its remedies brief on March 13th, while Ripple submits its opposition on April 12th. Afterward, the SEC will have until April 29th to reply to whatever opposition Ripple brings. Successful completion of this phase of the legal process potentially opens the door for Ripple and the SEC to bring the lawsuit to a climax. With Ripple's legal team also anticipating a settlement in 2024, such an outcome is more likely than probable. Okay, guys, this is all about power. It's all about control. It's all about SWIFT and sanctions. XRP will never pay you a dividend because it's not a stock. XRP will never pay you interest because it's not a bond. XRP has never represented ownership in its founder, Ripple, because it's not a stock. And XRP is not a debt of Ripple's because it's not a bond. It's not an option to buy anything either, so it's never been a security. It's a currency. The sooner Gary Gensler is dragged out of the SEC, the better off the entire nation will be. It's just that simple. What's interesting to me about the April dates in the XRP case is it may coincide with this big event. Now, I don't have an exact date for you, but you should be expecting the halving of Bitcoin also in April. This event, occurring approximately every 4 years, affects not only the market value of Bitcoin, but also the broader dynamics of the entire cryptocurrency space. From Market Insider, only yesterday, the real estate market looks like a slow-moving train wreck, meaning commercial real estate, as a massive default looms, experts told Fox Business News. Howard Lutnick said a $700 billion default is likely, with a huge pile of commercial real estate debt coming due. Quote, "The Fed will have to cut rates because that's what's creating the problem. I've heard as high as $2 trillion over the next couple years." A ton of commercial real estate debt due last year ended up being extended into 2024, but things aren't looking much sunnier today, with interest rates still high and work-from-home trends keeping office prices depressed. Experts have been sounding the alarm for months, and the warnings are growing more dire. What dates do you need to know about? In just 3 days, on January 29th, the Evergrande liquidation hearing reconvenes. So buckle up. The swans are coming home to roost. The party is almost over, Wall Street. Here's another date to add to your calendar from Reuters. Fed to allow emergency bank lending program to expire on March 11th. The Fed Reserve on Wednesday said a funding lifeline created for banks last year after the collapse of Silicon Valley Bank threatened to spark a wider financial crisis would close as scheduled in March. The Fed also raised the interest rate on new loans from the BTFP for the remainder of its life, effectively ending what had become a popular and profitable arbitrage opportunity for U.S. lenders, which analysts said should deter any fresh borrowing. Subscribers to this channel know who Equilend is. That's the big securities lending cartel, right? Well, from Reuters, Equilend outage hits some automated securities lending services. An outage at fintech firm Equilend has impacted some automated securities lending services, a spokesperson at the Financial Services Information Sharing and Analyst Center said on Thursday. Market participants have adjusted by moving to manual processes with limited impact, the spokesperson added. Equilend, a company at the heart of securities lending on Wall Street, said on Wednesday it had identified unauthorized access to its systems and a portion of its systems had to go offline. Equilend's securities lending platform, Next Generation Trading, manages more than $2.4 trillion in transactions each month, according to its website. Its client base includes nearly 200 asset owners, agency lending banks, broker-dealers, and hedge funds. As of January 24th, lendable assets stood at $35 trillion across domestic and international equities, corporate and government bonds, as well as exchange-traded products, with around $2.9 trillion on loan, according to data from S&P Global Market Intelligence. The cyber attack comes months after the hack of Industrial and Commercial Bank of China's U.S. arm, which had disrupted trades in the U.S. Treasury market. Equilend said on Wednesday it was working with external cybersecurity firms and other professional advisors to assist with the investigation of the incident and restoring services. The company is partly owned by some of Wall Street's biggest heavyweights, including Goldman Sachs, BlackRock, JP Morgan, and Bank of America Merrill Lynch. Equilend and most of the owners did not immediately respond to requests seeking comment. BlackRock declined to comment. Now, I covered this when it came out, but according to Datalend, a division of Equilend, securities lending revenue in 2023 reached a modern record of $10.7 billion, up 8.6% over 2022. Also, AMC stock generated $511 million in revenue for lenders, most of any security globally. That's right, not Tesla, not Alphabet, right? No, little AMC was the most of any security globally when it comes to securities lending. Interesting, isn't it? And 2 movies dropping in the first quarter I'm looking forward to: Bob Marley, One Love on February 14th, and Dune Part 2 on March 1st. Hey, I want to thank you for watching, and please remember to hit the like button after this slide if you enjoyed the presentation. Subscribe to the channel and set the alert so you're notified when I have new information to share. See you at the bell.